Cooper CPAs, located in the heart of East Nashville, offer a wide variety of tax services for individuals and businesses. Contact them at 615-257-0646 and visit their website, allcooper.com, for a full list of services.
Hi guys, welcome to Music Business Daily, where we give you the latest music business news from across the web.
Today we're going to be talking a little bit about Bob Marley's son, remixing some of his stuff, some Kiss for you, and a little bit of Randy Jackson, so stick around.
Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkapolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show.
Hi guys, welcome back to Music Business Daily. I'm Kane Harrison.
And I'm Hannah Jackson. Today we're starting off with a little bit of a sad story. Everyone knows that this past Sunday was Mother's Day, and there was actually a shooting in New Orleans at the Mother's Day parade. But there's actually been several music artists recently speaking out about that shooting and just saying, you know, their prayers are going out to the families and everyone involved. Luckily, no one was, you know, really critically injured, which is, I guess, on the bright side. They're still looking for the people that were part of the shooting. They've got 3 suspects that they're looking for. So if anyone knows anything about that, definitely contact local authorities, give them the information. But I mean, I think it's wonderful that artists are speaking out and posting on their Twitters and their Facebooks and saying, you know, our thoughts and prayers go out to these families. This is a tragedy. Like,
oh, sure, as in such, you know, they always seem to pick the days that are like seem to be so innocent, just to up the terrorism a little bit or whatever they're doing. But I think that you know, it's definitely going to spark this gun debate, which we talk about so much. And the interesting thing that artists or actors or whatever, that they use Twitter obviously to speak out in a lot of different ways. So I'm sort of interested to see what comes of it as well, because inevitably someone will say something that they probably shouldn't, and the debate will definitely spark.
Get on a soapbox and then there goes the gun debate yet again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an interesting platform. And the 2014 Grammys will be held on January 26 in Los Angeles. So if you're a fan of the Grammys, that's when they're going to be. It's going to be pretty cool. The Recording Academy and CBS announced the date Monday. So the Grammys, I absolutely love it. And last year the Grammys were so fantastic because it was such a shift. They went from being, I guess in the last 3 or 4 years prior, to being very hip-hop and all that sort of stuff. And now, last year, the bands just took over. So
they really did. I really enjoyed watching it.
I absolutely did. I mean, I'm a fan of all genres of music, but it was really good to see, just kind of like getting back to seeing a couple of guys or girls up on stage with their instruments and just banging it out. I absolutely loved it. So I can't wait till this comes up. Last year they had 39.9 million people tune in to see it. So they always do a bang-up job, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, reserve that date, guys. Plan your parties, watch the awards. It'll be a great day. Well, Bob Marley's son actually has remixed one of his dad's songs, 3 Little Birds, and that's actually being released today on iTunes. So if you want to check that out, it's supposed to have a really great vibey kind of feel with new, like, fresh, snappy snares and kickbacks and stuff and revamped synths. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be on iTunes today. And then also he's going to be releasing Legend Remix. It's not yet said when that's going to be released, but hopefully sometime in the near future. I'm excited to hear like what his son has done with his music and how he's kind of moved things around and given a kind of newer
modern feel to
the
old,
and more modern
old
feel
thing.
to it. Yeah.
Well, there's such great tunes. I mean, he was a great songwriter, and the melody and everything was fantastic. So I think you'd have to be pretty bad to stuff that one up. But you never know. It's been done before.
It has been done. So
moving along, Kiss, the businessman now, I would say more than anything else. They get the makeup and the guitars out every now and again, but it is just an empire, and they just do the most fantastic job. And talk about like a sustainable business. They've been around forever, and they've just now moved into the restaurant business. Paul Stanley and Gene Simmers are the co-founders of Kiss, and they've got an ambitious worldwide restaurant strategy to take over the world with their restaurants called Rock and Brews. What do you think?
I am waiting for them to open one up in Nashville. I mean, I was reading about the places that they're planning on opening them, and Nashville's not on the list yet. But they're planning on.
So they don't class Nashville as worldwide in their dominance of the restaurant market.
Well, but they're planning on opening up what? How many? a lot.
There is absolutely a lot. Let me have a little think through here. I don't see it, but they did say like it was an extraordinary amount. They wanted like it was in the hundreds that they wanted to open up.
Yeah,
Which I mean, I think they've opened, but they've opened 3. So let's just play.
But 3 in like
cool.
a year.
Well, that's
so
true. But they've got the money to be able to throw at it, I think, and push it. But they also turn up and they were playing at the opening. So it'd be
fun would that
It
be?
would be really cool. And I just imagine the decor of that place, like if it's all about the Kiss empire and everything like that. But you could imagine from the Gene Simmons standpoint, there'd be merchandise absolutely everywhere. Everything would be for sale.
Yeah.
The seat you sit on, the knife you use, the fork you use.
I wonder if like what the food's like. That's what I'm really curious about, is how the food is.
I don't know. Kiss are the ones that spit blood everywhere, right? I wonder if
Maybe
there's
I
a bit
don't
of that
wanna
going
know.
on while...
No, I doubt it. There's no way they would have opened up 3 of those places so far if they were spitting blood.
That's true, but I do hope that
everywhere.
Nashville gets one, and I think that Nashville would be a great spot.
It would be. I mean, Nashville's a really great hub for all things music and opening new businesses. It's a really great place to try out new businesses because of all the influx of people and tourism and stuff. So, yeah, I would love if they opened one here. So, you guys, if you're watching this, open one in Nashville, please. Well, Randy Jackson has announced that after 12 years with American Idol, he is actually going to be leaving the show after this season. He says that he has other business ventures that he wants to work on, and so he's just going to be stepping down from being a judge on Idol and focus on these other ventures and kind of shift his focus, which... I mean, it's been 12 years. That's a long time to do anything, really, with show business.
Well, absolutely. The thing that surprised me, I mean, I'm not surprised that he's leaving. I'm surprised he stayed so long.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised when I heard 12 years, that Idol's been around for 12 years. Like, but then I started to think back and, you know, obviously that means Kelly Clarkson's been around for 12 years, but you think about all the people that have come out of Idol. I mean, that is just an empire of cash.
It really is.
I think 19 Entertainment take care of all those people.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just a money maker.
Simon did it well.
I figured they've had, I guess in the 12, like, I had a rough guesstimate, and there's like probably 6 that we'd still know that have gone on to do fantastic things.
Yeah.
So there's 6 that have kind of just gone.
Still not terrible.
No, that's true.
That's a pretty decent success rate.
And no doubt the 6 that have failed we'll see on Dancing with the Stars at some stage. That's usually like the place they all go, isn't it?
I'm curious to see who wins this season. It's like an all-girls final few.
Well, I mean, Cree Harrison, who is no relation, would be good if she was. But I mean, I've been a fan of hers right from the start. I haven't seen it, you know, week in and week out, but I hear that a few have sort of dropped by the wayside, the ones that were favourites. But she's still in there, and so I kind of, because she's kind of that
there were some
country,
really strong
rootsy
singers, and then there were some that I was like, okay, you can be a strong singer, but other people had a little bit more going on.
So I guess we'll wait and see about the rumours as to who's going to replace him, because that'll be because he's the industry, you know, exec specialist guy. So they're going to have to try and find someone else.
Like
I mean, they got L.A. Reid on the other show.
I mean, it's going to be kind of sad not having him, and he's like, yo, yo, yo,
Dog.
this is what's up, dog. Yeah, exactly, like all of that. I really wonder.
They'll have to find another and he was kind of the glue, actually, I thought, as well.
Was.
Like, you know, they have all these other people coming in and out.
He's stuck around through all this season, so he's kind of been the one that held everything together. So I'm curious to see like how it does next season. And
absolutely, I'm sure that it'll still do well. They'll find someone else and it'll move on. Moving along to another former host of Cee Lo Green, who was on The Voice a little while ago, maybe last season or something like that. But obviously he stirred up enough in the television world to get his own show. So what they're going to do is they're going to get Cee Lo Green and his iconic hip hop group Goodie to TBS, and they're going to have their own program. It's completely unscripted, so I guess it's just another reality show.
I feel like it's going to be really entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Really entertaining.
I mean, I know of his music and I know of his personality from being on The Voice as a host, but I mean,
yeah, it's another reality show, but at the same time, if they've decided to pick it up, like they've already shot 6 episodes.
They have.
And those were kind of like, I guess, like their testers. And it's been greenlit to go ahead, so I guess there must be some entertaining, unique stuff in there, because I'm sure TBS isn't going to be like, okay, here's another reality show just like all the rest. Like, they're going to try to
And I think the other thing is that I looked at was the producers, because often like Ryan Seacrest, who just produces everything that he wants to be a part of. But Ceelo's not a producer on this.
Bank for that,
no doubt, no doubt. But at the same time, Ceelo is not a producer on this, which is really interesting to me, because usually when someone is a megastar like that, they try and cash in a little on the producing side of things. I'm sure that he'll have creative say over whatever they talk about. But
hopefully so, because we all know how that goes with reality shows too.
Yeah, let's see how that all turns out. But that is all we have for this episode of Music Business Daily. So you guys can check us out, of course, on the web where you're watching us at a bunch of different places. At Facebook, of course, Talkapolis.com, Twitter. We also have a fantastic app, which I have on my phone. Do you have it on your phone?
On my phone, I do.
Do you use it every day?
Almost every day.
Say yes.
Yes.
Absolutely every single day, like you all should. Also, drop by the Music Business Daily Facebook site and shoot us a message if you want to hear some stuff or you want to know a little bit more about us or what we do here. We'd love to hear from you too. So,
awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in today, guys, and come back tomorrow.
See you guys.
Talkapolis, the social media TV network for your city.